So there is this theory that desktop systems and processors are much faster than laptop systems of equivalent specs. This actually makes sense to me because laptop systems are mostly built for portability, which explains why a fraction of the performance of its components needs to be sacrificed in order to be accommodated by the laptop's portable nature. So out of curiosity, I decided to test out this theory to myself, but with a little catch. So the most appropriate way to go about this test is to compare a desktop with, let's say, an i5 6th gen processor to a laptop with an i5 processor of the same generation as the desktop. But as I said earlier, there is a catch. So in this test, I'm going to be using this 11th gen laptop and placing it against my 4th gen desktop. So as for the laptop, I'll be using the Dell Inspiron 5406 2-in-1. This laptop has an i3 1115 G4 processor at 3.00 GHz. It also has 16 GB of DDR4 RAM and a 1 TB M.2 SSD. And all of this is running on the Windows 11 operating system. So as for my desktop, I'm using the HP ProDex 600G1, which has an i3 4130 processor at 3.4 GHz, 8 GB of DDR3 RAM, an RX 550 graphics card, a 120 GB SATA SSD with a 1 TB mechanical hard drive. So as for the testing goes, I decided to put these two computers against each other in a Premiere Pro export time race, which means that the computer which has the fastest export time in Premiere Pro wins. That's all it means. So I fired up one of my projects in Premiere Pro and exported them on both computers, and these were the results. So at the startup time of the app, which is the time it takes Premiere Pro to load the project completely, the laptop was slightly ahead of the desktop at 7.3 seconds, whilst the desktop was at 10.4 seconds. And now, the main event, the export time race. So at the end of the export time, the desktop came out on top at 37.46 seconds, with the laptop behind at 54.58 seconds. So at the end of the day, the desktop came out victorious. So this test doesn't fully prove this theory, and I assure you that there are more tests to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.